And we're back in Blueberry. Currently frozen in place, waiting for the day to start. There we go. Level 5 right off the rip. 2 level 5s right off the rip. Convenient. Let's see what's inside. Got enough space for it. I've got enough money for him, hopefully. That looks like a whole lot of nothing. I'm gonna be real with you, though. Auctions, level 3. Mosey on over here. That's a kayak. That box, that's a purple box, or a blue box. Alright, so in this particular episode, my plan is to get the upgraded repair tool to the next tier to make enough and more money, I guess. Instant spell. Yeah, this one definitely not worth. Unfortunate. Maybe. That chair, I guess, is worth a bit more than I thought it would be. And the canoe apparently is worth $300. Interesting. Alright, let's go check out this level 5. Saw a gold item already, so my thought that we are not going to profit has been slightly removed. 2 purple items. Okay, so there's hope. First part, that car part's worth $800. The question is do I give it away? Probably should. At least that way I can sell the next one. Get all these goodies in here. Okay. Sports trophy. There you go. There you go. Out of my way, please. Open this up. If I remember right, I had a bunch of goodies I planned to just throw out at another vendor. Who is this for? This is for the Borscht guy. He's right out around that corner, so we'll throw that to the side. One starts at 10. I think we go over to what's in the box, buy those 2. I'm going to sell this garbage, of course. Nice slow truck. It takes so long to turn and pick up speed. All these big items, I couldn't get them to sell in my vendor itself. They just take so long. Big objects just kept coming in, and I only have, I think, 2 slots for big objects. And the amount of big objects that I just kept getting did not equate to how many were being moved. So we're just going to vendor these at the local pawn shop across the pond, and we should be fine. I was watching the Neebs video yesterday, and there's a bunch of goodies down there I will not be taking. The one exception to that was the plane that I had found the other day. I thought I dropped that, to be completely honest, and then I got the achievement at that point. I probably should have dropped it, but I didn't. But here we are. That's $600 in my bank that I probably shouldn't have, but I have it anyway. Such terrible turns. Hello, pawn shop. I'm about to load your shelves. All of them. There you go. Enjoy. Can't reach the door. Try this again. Turning around. We're gonna go over to what's in the box. Or what's in the box. Or in the junkyard too. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Oof. I just caused some major damage there. I think if I have the currency, I might just buy as many as I can and then dump them all into here, because I've got the space. I don't want to go too many and then struggle like I did last time. That was kind of frustrating, if I'm being completely honest. Game. There we go. Buying them and then vendoring it all, it took so long. But I think I can actually store all of this stuff in the car overnight. So it's not a huge deal either way. If I can't get it all into my vendor, I can straight up just hold on to it and then sell it at a different vendor in the morning. Because I've got space for it now. Okay, and this one. Mosey our way around this corner. I think the problem will be more that I've got 10 grand and I don't think that's going to be enough to get every single vendor in one go. Because there's that level 5 back at Blueberry I need to go grab as well.
Okay. Come on.
Yeah, I'm getting screwed on this one, by the way. I'm like 90% certain. Just keep holding spacebar, but this one starts at 12 and starts at 1. Get this out of the way. This. Search board. Common, common. What's in the box? Fortunately, I did not make my money on this one. I lost about $200. Unfortunate. But that's okay, because you don't always profit in these. If you only profited every single one you went to, then this really wouldn't be so much a game as much as a time-wasting simulator. Interesting. The throw mechanic is still doing the hand thing. I wonder if that's just an issue with the game. Anyway, the $200 that I profited on this one equate to the money that I lost in the other one, so we roughly leveled up, or neutraled. Neutraled out, that's the words I was looking for. 12, 1, 8, run over to the junkyard. A lot at Bobber Lake, too. I think I can just buy all of them now. The nighttime thing isn't really a big deal anymore. Because I could just straight up throw all the chonky stuff out of my way. before the end of the night, and then I can just keep storing all the little stuff. This, I can straight up just throw it in there, but it's not in the way. Book in there. Get that in there. Like it. That's the nice thing about Blueberries one, though, is I've got a space for a lot of little things. So I can just kind of dump all of that. Alright, we're gonna go hit the junkyard. So far, aside from Blueberry, I picked up everything that I've purchased. I can't make turns like I used to. Gotta pick up speed, though, if I can. Gotta turn around. Sorry, lady. Excuse me, yellow car. I can't really turn. And here we go into the junkyard. And we're just gonna let that stop naturally. Right, next one. Junkyard, that's Bobber Lake. Junkyard starts at 3. All the ones at Bobber Lake, they're so far away. Alright, so I'm gonna go back, I think. Sign up for this one. This one starts at noon. This one starts at 1. This one's, yeah, I'm just gonna run across. Might as well. Dump all my little goodies into my vendor as well. Hit the locksmith and make some space. Or, what is the next junksmith one? Junkyard starts at 3. Okay, yeah, never mind. What's the next what's in the box? Noon. Okay, so I'm gonna go back over to what's in the... no, I'm not. I'm gonna sell this stuff, go across to Blueberry, then I'm gonna go to what's in the box, pick those up. Then I'll come back to the junkyard. And then finish off what's left at Bobber Lake. That's my plan, and I'm probably not sticking to it. Pool. The pool must go as well. Pool looks so small in their little icon. Burn. Burn. Probably should have just gone through the gas station. Able to go quite a bit faster once I pick up speed. It's just a matter of actually getting to the spot where I've got a straight line that's long enough. And then there's the whole skidding thing. If you even try and turn, the game just was like, nah. Let's load all the little goodies into the here real quick and grab my money. Use. There we go. Load all those little objects onto the shelves. Got 5 grand for me. Okay, excuse me. Just kind of back my way up there because I can turn easier. Yes, there we go. What's in the level 5? A lot of mostly garbage. Seems like my vendor's doing pretty well, selling off all that little stuff already. It's really just kind of a garbage. Oh, there's a money briefcase. That's gonna save this entire thing. Probably. That. You want to put those into my car and just get rid of them. Oh, hey, it identified itself as a lot. There we go. That out of my way. Do this. They want to take that stack of money with me. Oops. Don't think I have fashion and beauty on my... Yeah, I might as well put it in my house if I can. If I've got fashion and beauty, I can sell it for 20% more. Game turn. In you go. In you go. There you go. Alright. Going over to what's in the box after I throw this junk box into the locksmith. Hello, Mr. Locksmith. I have a thing for you. There you go. Sir, I need you to move. So I finished all the blueberry ones today. What's in the box? There's the junkyard ones afterwards. So I'll sell this bed frame and the table at my little pawn shop, and then I'm going to go over to what's in the box. And then I'll buy all those, then I'll head over to the junkyard, and then I'll buy those up. And then I think I'll reverse and I'll hit the junkyard rooms and sell them all. Make my way over to what's in the box and sell all that, and then go back to Blueberry and pick it off for the end of the night. I can't turn my car. I'm driving too quickly for this game to turn me. Okay, into here. Hello, pawn shop. Sell those. Rotate. We're gonna go to what's in the box. It's already signed up. Means I need to turn left. Here. Power's getting not smart. But cleaned out that one, that's good. I clean out that other one. Did. Kinda hard to keep track when you buy a whole bunch. Alright, and then the last what's in the box is over here. There's a Christmas tree in there. Alright, and now we go to the junkyard at 3, so in like an hour. I want to go to Bobber Lake and buy all those, but I don't. Got enough going on. I don't think I will. Would be nice, but fortunately, I just don't have the time in the day. Didn't mean to do that, but that works. Christmas tree. Kitchen module. I profited a couple $100 on this one. Yeah, it's just not smart to try and buy all of the different auctions. As nice as it is that they're all conveniently located in one spot, I just doesn't make sense. Oh, hello. Didn't expect that. I forgot those existed. As nice as it is when they're all stacked up like that, I just can't justify going so late into the in-game night where I just can't sell stuff. I get kind of stuck. So I can only put so much in my vendor, and then when that runs out at nighttime, I'm stuck holding it in the car. And we don't want that. Not if we can't help it. Get all this garbage out of the way. The chest contains. Throw it all on the floor. Pair this. Throw this into the box. Oh, no, no. Caught it all. Hey. Throw that in there. So I've already cleared out all the ones other than this last one here. Rotate a little bit. Put that in the back. That in there. Need to hit a vendor and sell off these big objects. I'm running out of space. That tree in there. Feed that into the back. Same with this. And then the map. Just gonna fit right there. Oh, no, no. Christmas tree's still a problem. It's definitely not because I'm overpacked. Oh, dear. Okay, put that in there. You piece of garbage. Nobody likes Christmas anyway. Not sure. I feel like everybody likes Christmas. Aside from like a few people. I am technically one of them. I'm not a huge fan. Ah. Okay. We got it all in there. It's not that I don't like Christmas in particular. It's just I don't love the idea that it's just everyone needs to buy presents for each other. It just I don't know. It's kind of lost the feeling of what Christmas was supposed to be, in my opinion. But again, that's just personal opinion. The holiday itself is good. Get everybody together on a cold day in the middle of like winter. Get family together. It's always nice, but not exactly the same thing as, oh, we need to buy presents. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, we have a lot of big junk to sell in there. Hello, take this, and this, and that, and this, and this, and this, and this. And that. Yeah. Check the back real quick. Need that thing to go away, the cabinet. Cabinet, there it is. Kind of cool if there was stuff inside the cabinets, because they have drawers and all, but at the same time, it would make sense why that would be a little just too complicated. To the junkyard. If I remember right, I haven't cleared any of the junkyard ones out that I purchased. There's an anchor in there. Okay, next is this one. So far away. Not a lot in here. Alright. And then the last one at the junkyard. Put these out of the way. Alright. We're to the last one at the junkyard. A lot of garbage. Okay. I'm pretty sure I clear everything out at what's in the box, but I want to make sure. So when I'm done with this place, I'm going to go back and take a little loop. I'd hate to just buy an auction and then not actually claim any of its contents. Ugh. Sneezing is always so fun. I have to decide between whether or not I want to sneeze and just cut it out, or try and mute myself for a second. A bad bowl. Fix that. Send it off to military school. It'll be a good bowl soon enough. Never really understood that one. The parents taking their kids off to military school and teach them all to be a little more violent. It's supposed to teach discipline or something, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it really turned out all that well. Again, what do I know? Never listened to Sherpa. Sherpa is not smart. Okay, I cleared this one out. Also very early in the morning for Sherpa. Brain decided, hey, you know what? 3 o'clock in the morning seems like the perfect time to get up. Even though you went to bed at like 12. So Sherpa's a little tired. Prepare all this stuff. In there. Medallion. Rotate that. That into the box, please. Bench is in my way. There you go. Shut the... You can make it, I promise. There we go. Shut that. Chinese drink. In you go. Okay. You have to be a little bit careful with space. I've got quite a few things still to put in there. I might have to make a little pit stop at the vendor and get rid of some of this stuff before I go for the last ones in the junkyard. Depending, of course, on how many there still are. I also need to get fuel. Of course, there's the cultivator. All in buying whatever. Big chonky objects. And sell purple in there. Medallion. If I can get that in there. Yes. Sell that. Fix this. Sell that. Fix these. Good job, wicker basket. Don't listen to what nobody tells you. You fancy. Even if you are only $8. That in there. Throw that directly into the bag. Same with this. This can sit right there. This can sit right there, essentially. I know. Supposed to go inside. There you go. And then the bathtub. Sit there. Okay. Alright, so that one's clear. That one's clear. I've got one right there. Okay, I have to go sell in these and come back. This is why you check. We can get all these chonky objects out of the way. There we go. Hello, I'm here. You've got space for things, right? Stuff and things and stuff. This, that, this, that for sure. Get rid of that. Yeah. That should have been all the big stuff. Nope. What is that? Fridge. Apparently I missed a giant fridge. Fridge. There it is. Is that everything? Close enough. I know I'm low on fuel. Next on my list, I promise. You have enough fuel to go right down the road. Alright, so we're going to go back to the junkyard. Then we'll go over to the what's in the box just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And then we return home, empty all of this, and put some stuff in the locksmith. And then dump as much as we can into our little vendor. If he stacks anything up even past 9, I'm not sure if he does. I feel like he has in the past, but like, I also don't trust my own knowledge on that one, so we'll find out. Turn. So I bought one over here somewhere. That's right there, and it's empty. I must turn. There's none back here. There's one right there. I need to turn this way. And then back. There's a giant anchor. Forgot that I bought that. I was looking in there, I'm like, dang, that thing's huge. First I thought it was a crucifix. Like a giant cross. I verified 1,000 items, everyone. Congrats to me. Put that in there. Fill all this off. Oh, I see a purple. Historic shield. Hammer. Fill those off. Hey, look, there's the little one. There's the crucifix I saw. Right? Toss that right into the back. Fix this projector screen. Throw that. We want it to go into the back, please. Well, that didn't work. Hello, anchor. You're, be interesting, aren't you? Kidding, you fit directly in the back. Okay, so everything should be out of the what's here. Check this one. Empty. Empty. Alright, so now I can leave. I'm going to head over to the what's in the box. Just real quick to make sure. My own sanity more than anything else. Pick up some speed real quick and just power line my way in. No open doors there. That one is open and clear. 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 Perfect. Sorry about that. So now we're going to drive across back home. Excuse me, blue car. Because we're going to go to the locksmith, dump those chests. Maybe I upgrade my lockpick next, honestly. Mr. Locksmith is getting a little too much business out of me. The power skid. Sorry about that. Twice. Alright.
Yes, Chief.
I need you to open all three of these. I'll take that. What's inside? Cookware. Perfect condition cookware. How fancy. Must have been from Grandma. And now we back up. You know, you can say what you want about old people, but they really did their best to take care of their stuff. Like the things that they own, their property. At least the ones I've seen. That's all the stuff we can fit there for now. Shelves are pretty barren though, just saying. I think I have plenty of room. Wow, okay, the anchor's still there. Lots of little things still in the back, which is okay. We're gonna turn. Sorry. I like that they ragdoll. That's good. Means they're gonna get up, right? Oh there. Oh there, game. Oh there. Quite reach in there. There we go. Go around the corner. Throw this in there. Put that in there. Android leg. Microscope. That needs to go to equipment. It's just right there conveniently behind where I am. Put that up there. Porsche part I'll leave right here at the front. That's back up. Turn. Just like that. Okay. I can get this in here. Don't like long flat objects like this either. Don't sit very well. I just put you on top. Stay up there. Get all the little objects. Was right, so I've got that thing in my vendor. Did I open this? I did, yeah. More little things to fill up the shelves. All the little things. All the little shelves. Rotate this. Carpet's gonna fall. Just like that. Unfortunately, some of this stuff isn't going to make it into my store. Some of this stuff is going to have to wait till morning. Like this locked box, apparently. I thought I grabbed all the locked boxes out, but... Okay. Keep the carpet back on top. There we go. Oh, screw it. I'll come back for it. I might be able to get to the locksmith before it closes. Or I might get hit by another car and it'll slow me down considerably. Come on. Out of my way, car. No! Back up. Hi, I'm here. Unlock that for me. Thanks. I am the customer nobody wants to see 2 minutes before closing time with a job. Hello? Little things for the shelves, please. That anchor out of there. Money in there. And there's small objects. That can go. This can go. 6 more slots. That can go. Everything else is kind of chonky. Our house is full, but look at all this space. All these individual slots can be put in there. All that stuff definitely needs to not go in my vendor. And all just be sold off. I do need to grab that. Take it out. Of course, the one time I don't want it to go on top. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. I was hoping to go across to the identification guy over there, but unfortunately I did not have enough time. Hi, I have a thing for your car.
Find one?
Oh, well, thanks. I'll take that. My locksmith managed to open a container. That's so kind of him. Shame I can't get it. Throw that in the back. Exactly is it anyway? Take that back. Art and culture. I don't think I have that particular option in my house. I do not. Place object. Get all the stuff listed. Since he's not gonna do it. Like, oh, I'll do it in the morning. You don't pay me nighttime. You're right, but I also need this stuff to be put in here, so. All the little things. Yeah, I don't have space for the big things. Like that. Those are nice, but they need to go. Yeah. Alright. Take my $1,000. Well, I'm up like 3 grand from where I was, and I've got a whole bunch of random goodies to sell. Including that gold one that I need to go across and identify. I'm gonna go prepare to sleep in my pipe. Excuse me, I'm turning. I'm turning here. There we go. Cart full of junk that needs to go across town. Golden item that needs to be researched over there. Sell that. Alright, call this one a night. That is a lot of bottles. Get those out of there. Those are not mine. I don't know where they came from. See what's in the boxes. Junkyard. Looks like I'm repeating what I did last time. Buy everything I can here. Oh, that's neat. Next one starts at 9. Get all this out of the way. Instantly pays for everything pretty much. Prepare all of this stuff in the box. Throw your contents onto the floor. Drill and a flash grenade. That in there, in here. Yeah, this one arcade, the grab machine, literally does all the money of this, pretty much. See if I can load it in. Kind of crazy, I loaded everything into the single chest other than this thing. throw that in there. Mosey my way over to the place at 9. Feels like such a familiar story. Things opening at 9. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're gonna wait here very patiently until 9. I'll just look in here and see what's going on. The village people, you want to be back by at least 1. And hit all of those. What's in the box? It's at 11. Junkyard at 9. Alright, so here's my plan. I go to village people, open this one up, run over to what's in the box, buy all 3 of those, make my way to junkyard, buy that one, make my way back to village people, buy those 2, make my way back to the junkyard and buy those ones, and then just unload everything as it becomes available. That's my plan. Kind of a lot. I need you to identify this for me, please and thanks. I need to back up and take these locked boxes over to him so that he can take my unlocked boxes and give them back to me. Do I not have one in here? Thought I did. Try that again, just in case. Nope. Alright, open that up. Inside contains a radio, medallion, hammer, tennis ball, block. Inside this thing contains nothing. Okay. I don't think I've ever actually... Oh, spill your contents onto the floor. I don't think I've seen anything in those safes yet. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. I don't recall seeing anything in the safes. I'm sure there's probably something in them, otherwise they wouldn't be here, but... Okay, go in here. All the chests. Safe. Nope, safe is full. Alright. Turn. Grab a little bit more money. Every little bit helps. Alright, so now we go this direction, and we're gonna buy the one in the village. Leave my car. I'm gonna be leaving here with that not in there. Maybe unless there's some giant garbage that needs to come out. Like that giant kayak or boat. The canoe. Just looked bigger. That couch seems to be struggling there. Throw that in here. Throw it in. Okay, backing up. Which one is next? In the box. Go forward, please. I need to turn, just like that blue car. They're all in my way, though. Turn without going too sharply, please. Sell all these big objects. Oh, there's that anchor again. Feel like I just had that in my shop. Fuel up real quick. Drive by, top off, and then hit the garage guy. You, sir, are about to get some more large stuff. Excuse me, white car. Yes. All that stuff will leave my pockets. And we're off to what's in the box. Casually turn every corner as quickly as I can without going too quick. What is in the box? And back up a little. There we go. What's in the box? Garbage. I just lost money on that one, I'm quite certain. Alright, what's in this one? Hey, more garbage, really. Alright, and the next one. That's at the junkyard. This one starts at 12. 8, 9, 1, 2. Get out of my way. Okay. Grab these chonky items and get them out of the way real quick. I'm driving past it anyway. Might as well, right? Get these into the back. We head to the junkyard. Excuse me. Beep, beep. Turn on the brakes. Going this way. And then we need to turn here. And then here. We'll be turning right here in a second. But right through here. Oh, the pawn shop's on the other side, so we'll be turning left. There we go. Sorry about that. Get all that out of my way. Put a couple $100 into my pocket for the next auctions. Turn. You go right over the grass. And we turn again. 3, 4, 1 and 2. Before I do, the auction across town needs to start at 12 and 1. So I need to get back to those by like 3 o'clock at the latest. Okay, to the next one in the junkyard. Oh, all this garbage out of the way real quick. We're going right around this corner. Bed frame. Ooh. Neat. Alright, next. That one is at Village People at 12 and 1. This one starts at 1 and this one starts at 2. Yeah. I think what I need to do is I need to move some of this stuff around. Make room. Oh, neat. I opened the safe. Nothing inside it. What I need to do is make my way through these ones. Kind of clean a little bit if I can. And then make my way across town after I get the other ones already bought here. No. Friggin' box. Eat these boxes sometimes. Can fit stuff inside you without freaking out. I promise. Close that. Identify the shotgun. Sell all this garbage. Little locker. Pillow. Okay, let's get that frame area back. Chuck that right in the back. Don't love those. This up. Microscope. Fix that. Dagger. Fix that up. It looks like a Bowie knife more than anything. Silver bangle. Knife in there. And the microscope, if we can rotate that thing well enough. There it goes. Shut that door. Alright. These are fine. Those are fine. One starts at 1 and that one starts at 2. So I'll start the next one. Offload all this. Come back. Grab the container. Move over to what's in the box. No. Is there any more what's in the box to purchase? No. What I need to do is I need to go buy the last one here, run to the vendor, kill an in-game hour, come back, pick up the box, the last one, and then I should be able to make my way back to Village People, buy those containers, go to what's in the box, picks up my stuff. Okay. Not much in here. Okay, so the next one's at 2. Yeah, the next one's at 2. Boat scrap. Can you stop? Garbage? Get out of my way. Repair these. Sell. Toolbox. Chinese firework. Yeah, definitely lost money on this one. Maybe if those people had stopped whistling, we would have been fine. But no. I say this like I definitely couldn't have stopped at any time. I just kept going. Just keep holding E. There we go. Cleared out all of these ones, I'm pretty sure, aside from the last one that hasn't opened up yet. Oh, not quite. Yeah, there's nothing in that one. Where's this one at 2 at? Over there. Okay. Hopefully that one I profit because I'm about net neutral at the moment. These ones in the junkyard. Throw that in the back. Okay, rotate. Yeah. And we're gonna rotate like this. And move in. A lot of garbage. I wonder if that's some sort of like unlocked later kind of thing. Alright, this one ends at 4. Game. Sign up for that one. Get all this out of the way. So these all repaired up. What's in the container? A book. Okay. Put that in there. Put that in there. Get that in there. There we go. Get the axe in there. All this little stuff can just kind of be thrown over. Something just got lost to the void. Somewhere. It's a shame because I was trying to profit here. I don't think I'll be profiting if I don't pick up what that was. Whatever it was. Oh well. Need to hit the vendor quickly. How do I get out of here? There we go. This next one closes at 4, doesn't it? Yeah. Gonna have to be quick then. Don't have room. Don't really have time. I'm gonna drive back twice, I guess. I'm gonna go to Blueberry and then buy the one at 4. And then drive back across town. Sell all this stuff. Come back. Pick all that stuff up because I don't have time. Even though my box is completely full here. We gotta speed our way over here. There we go. And we still have a box over here. That's, oop, crash into a wall there. That's, oh gosh, that's a lot of stuff. Alright, so here's my thinking. I buy both of these, run back to my house, dump the little things out, go to the vendor across town, dump all the big stuff, and then I go back to what's in the box and grab the stuff out of there, make my way to the regular vendor a second time, get rid of all the stuff, prepare for all the stuff in these ones back here in Blueberry. A lot of moving parts. Thankfully the junk yard is all cleaned out. Alright. He's out of the way. Fix this up. Really can't fit anything else in here. As he tries to fit something else in here. No, it's not gonna work. We'll deal with that later. Okay. We go to the vendor, drop off all our little things, go to the locksmith if we can. Little box, chandelier, little box, axe, safe. Saw something broken in there, didn't I? Did. There, that. I needs to go to the collector guy. Elephant, rags, pillow, safe. Shotgun, TV. Wait, no. Not the Borscht part. Where did that go? Of course it did. That. This. Try again, get that out of there. Put that there. $10,000 in my pocket. Have to drive across town, go to what's in the box, grab those things out. Oh. Yeah, sorry about that. Gotta vendor all this garbage. And buy the next tier lockpick. And I should be able to do everything but the highest level one. Power slides. Power slides. I just want to vendor all my garbage. I think that art, the thing behind my house should be almost done by now too. Hello, pawn shop. Oh, this way, please. Big object. There we go. Now we go over to what's in the box. See if there's anything I missed. And then back to Blueberry. Excuse me. You're in my way. The slide. Slide. Slide was real there. I was literally power sliding and almost tipping over. Alright. This one is not empty. Neither is that one. Okay. So we're gonna go turn here like this. Back up. Get out. Unknown statue. Repair. Hopefully I don't get cursed for that. Dagger. Couch. Electronics. Rangefinder. Helmet. Bucket. Chest. I broke this simple... Okay. Just bought the upgraded lockpick and everything. It's fine. No, not worried about that. Keeping the locksmith in business. I see how it is. And now we back up, get all this little stuff out. Prepare it. Pick the lock. There we go. A purple comic book. Very nice. Fix the bobbles. Giant saw. Instant sell that. Put these in there. That in there. There we go. And now we're back to blueberry. Vendor as much of this stuff as I can. Actually, I'm gonna go and get rid of that. Oh no. I was gonna get rid of the couch, but I might just hold on to it for the night and then oversell it in the morning somewhere else. My big vendor, it really doesn't have space for all the big objects. Not a lot of option, like, not a lot of spots for big objects. Like inside the pawn shop, if that makes sense. Carrying and bringing in more big options is just a problem. We want all the little things to go in there. I think that's what this pawn shop kind of specializes in, is small objects. Which is fine, that's its own thing. It's just you have to kind of know what your... Oh, the turns. The turns are so bad. You just have to know kind of what you're selling and where. These. And they never repaired the saw. Or examine the couch. Pretty fancy saw. Dancy fancy. Okay, lockbox. Hello, locksmith. I still have work for you, even though I bought the upgrade. The thing will send me a message when it's done. I don't need to go and check it. I just need to go back to vendors over here. Hi guys, sorry, excuse me. You get that borscht part over to the cart guy. I also need to refuel. And I need to go forward just a little bit. There we go. Get this out of the way. Rotate and push in. And get that. Oh, try that again. There we go. Fancy chair. Fancy chair needs to get in there. Mailbox. Fix Fix the rug. This Borscht part needs to be repaired. All that. Why are there so many bombs in this town? There shouldn't be. Repair that. Repair this, repair that, repair this. Pick it, I guess? Yes. Silver bangle. Stone carving, shut that. Get the hay bale in there. This thing. That car part. You're supposed to go in the back, sir. So we cleared this one out. Now we need to go to these two. Inside. Prepare these to higher quality. Toy in the box. Put the book in the box. Grill in the box. Put that up there. Left computer speaker. Put that in there. There we go, and to the last one. There's a bunch of little things. Hopefully I can get it all into the car. Okay. Sell all of this garbage. Notebook. Medallion, flower pot, baseball bat. In this container. Another notebook. That in there. This in there. Pair all these things. Battering ram. That in there. Get all these little goodies in there. I think I even have enough time to go across town. Alright, so cleared all of these out. I need to go dump the little things into my vendor. Run across town, dump the big things out of my box, come back and dump what's left of the little things into the vendor again. Okay, we want the little stuff. This, these, that, this, These, that, this, and that. There we go. Grab that borscht seat. Put it out of the car because they're going to go over there. Alright, so we're going to run all this across town to the other vendor, sell all of these, get fuel, come back, load the two borscht parts into my car, and I think we'll end up calling it an episode about done. Always good to have a plan. Didn't end up going for exactly what I was thinking I was gonna. Didn't exactly profit as much as I was going to either. I have a lot of golden items that are selling though. A lot of purple items that are selling. And they just need a wee bit of time. I can't make that. Turn, 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 please. These big objects here will probably sell for about $900. Yeah. Alright, to the gas station. No, I'll fuel up when I get across the other way, I guess. I'll save a loot collection run of all those fancy things for after we pretty much beat the game. I go for the achievements and whatnot. The power slide. The power slide of doom. Oh, right, fuel. Good catch, game. Thanks for the reminder. Take the two car parts over to this guy here, too. Probably should have loaded them into this thing since I was taking it over here, but too late now. Going around the corner. Back across the way we go. It's not quite 9 yet. Haven't gotten a message yet that the fancy thing behind this door has been researched yet. We're fine on that front. I'm gonna go and check it though, just in case. I am idly curious, and then I'll take those borscht parts over. Thing's got to be getting close.
Yes.
Yeah, 14 minutes. Literally going to be done as the store closes. I guess it'll be a matter of if I can click fast enough. Pretty sure there's one in the locksmith.
Yes, Chief.
He's not getting it done tonight, though. Alright, it's a race.
Good morning.
Do a spam click. I'll wait for the last 2 minutes. Start clicking. Door's gonna stay open. If I walk out, I see. Well, that's $900 minus the, what, 160 I think it vendors the research for. This legendary is good for $1,000. Pretty sure I have equipment, so it's going to be worth more than that. My apparently doesn't fit there. I thought it would go on the little shelf. Guess it already has. I don't think so, though. Nope. Alright, let's run these parts over. Claim our money and call it a night. Hello, Borshman. I have a seat. It is of good quality. I have one of your speakers. Oh. A wheelchair. Just gonna take that with me. EDIE. Rest in peace, EDIE. You're not gonna need this. Kind of a neat feature. You can just run it into the wall and it goes in to your vendor. I wonder if loot just regenerates, because I don't remember seeing that there. There was the airplane on that side, and now there's the wheelchair there.
Did you manage to find it?
Here you go. Another piece. There are no items around here. Nothing in a dumpster to sell. It's not rude to take other people's trash out, right? Alright, all we need to do is collect our money. $5,000 puts us at a nice $15,000 with a $4,000 9. Warehouse capacity 11 of 40. We've got room. Once we got those big objects out of the way and space for all the little ones, it started filling up all the containers. All the little spots. No room for that one, actually. Nothing there. What happens when you just kind of, dump stuff? Guess I'll put the gold object there. I don't really know how the vendor puts the price of things. Like when he stocks the shells, does he have a different percentage than I do? Excuse me, I'd like to go over this stuff now. I'll just add that to my collection, I guess. I'm literally right here. New item stolen from their garbage can. Technically it says gained, but I gained it by taking it out of their trash, so. Trash panda, I guess? You're still here. Final verification that there are no items here. No items. Alright. Well, we upgraded our lockpick, which wasn't exactly what I was planning to do today, but we made some money and stacked it all up. Preparing for the next one. An 18,000. Oof. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.